saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow has come up against us. Hell from beneath us move for thee, to meet thee at thy coming. And stir up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. Alright, so like I said, the trees rejoice because no one has came up against them, as we already know from the notes, and say that Esau, he likes to bring calamity, pain, death, and he covered fields by violence. So that's why the earth or the trees are no longer have nobody coming up against them. So okay, that's good to know. And then it said that the nations and the kings of the nations are moved for him. So meaning they even happy that this man is going down. You know what I'm saying? So they moved to meet him. So okay, I got to find who these other people. So to figure out who Esau is, once I get on earth, once I figure out who's going around destroying the earth and look at the nations of people on earth who they don't seem to like, what nation of people they don't seem to like, then that'll point me closer to Esau according to the scriptures. Alright, verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Okay, so the people of earth gonna be saying that Esau is finally weak like them. Okay, so this goes back to Esau should have power on earth. Okay, we're with it. Verse 11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worm covered thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weakest the nation? Oh, so Lucifer is also Esau, because this is talking about Esau. Okay, so Esau is Lucifer, so he got another nickname. This man has a lot of nicknames. Let me write that down. Lucifer, his nickname, and he weakens the nations. And he weaketh the nations, which goes back to him covering fields and heaping people all up under him. Alright, so we're on the right track. So still talking about the same man. Alright, so his name is Lucifer also. Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. Okay, so this man is ascending into heaven. Alright, so he's trying to get up here where I'm at on Mars. Okay, so that means he has some type of space program. Okay, so figure out what red man has a space program. Let me write that down. Space program. He should have a space program. Okay. Keep going. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. Okay, so he said he's going to exalt his throne above the stars of God. Now, I know the stars of God is in the heavens. So that means he must have a space platform. And then I also know stars of God could be talking about his chosen people that's on earth. So he could be above, trying to sit above them also. Alright. Oh, here it goes. And it reads it. It said, I will sit upon the mount of the congregation and the sides of the north. So this man is in the north, sitting above in the north, sitting above the children of God. Okay. All right. Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Okay, so this man want to be like the Most High. He say he is the Most High. So This red person thinks he's God. Okay. So which means he shall be, because according to the other scripture, it said he covered the faces of the judges. So it means if he shall be like God, that means he should be put himself up as God also. So putting himself as God also. Okay, we on it. Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. So this man will be brought down. So when I find out who he is. They that see thee shall never look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man? Exactly. So Lucifer is the man, and that man is Esau. Okay, I got it. So it said, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made earth to tremble, that did shake of kingdoms? Okay, and how did he shake the kingdoms? Because it said he took the lands, he covered the fields by violence. So that's why the kingdoms were shaken. Making sense. That made the world as a wilderness. Goes back to taking the field with violence. And then up above it says the trees. When he gets taken down, the trees going to rejoice because no fellas came against them. So it's making all the sense right now. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisoners. Okay, so I need to find a nation that has a lot of prisoners. Who's holding somebody captive? That's what I need to figure out. What is there a red person on this earth holding people captive? Red people holding people captive that don't open up the prisons. All right, got that. Verse 18. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house, but thou art cast out thy grave like an abomination branch. So these people, when they get cast down or put to death, they ain't even going to have a land to call their own to be buried in. Know the Most High has a righteous indignation, righteous hate towards these people forever. Keep it going. And as the remnant of those that are slain thrust through what they swore, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial. Damn, so they ain't gonna be buried. Because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Yeah, man, Most High really got a hatred for these people. So they ain't gonna be buried. He will not suffer them to be buried when they get put to death. Whoa, hold on, 21. Say, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. Man, so their children got to pay for, their children got to pay for what their fathers done. So all this stuff that I'm reading about Esau, his children has to pay for it. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, son and nephew, saith the Lord. Damn. Alright, I think that's enough notes for me. So, I'm finna get my things together and we're gonna push out here to earth, man. See if we can't find this guy. Man, this man got a lot to pay for. God's gonna put some real judgment on this nation. Alright, so let's saddle up. Let's head to earth and see if we can't find this red person named Esau.